to welcome the gathering. Please, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good evening to one and all present for today's program. On behalf of the Institution of Engineers India, Salem Local Center, I extend my warm and heartfelt welcome to each of you to this 104th special webinar of our continuous weekly knowledge sharing series, Engineers Talk. We are gathered here today to explore a topic that holds great significance for many aspiring young professionals and students: internship, higher education, and career opportunities. Especially today's program actually covers internship, higher education, and career opportunities in Taiwan. It is my privilege and honor to warmly welcome our today's chief guest and keynote speaker, Engineer Punitha Valli, Research and Development Engineer at E-Lead Electronics, Taiwan. Madam, we are delighted to have you with us today. Your journey from India to contributing in an international R&D environment is truly inspiring, and we look forward to learning from your experience, insights, and guidance. I also extend a special welcome to our immediate Honorary Secretary and Tamil Nadu State Center Committee Member, Engineer Senthil Sir, our Honorary Secretary, Engineer Dr. C. Damani Ma'am, distinguished members of IEI Salem Local Center, sir, committee members, faculty members, research scholars, students, our IEI staff engineer T. Thiago, and all the esteemed participants joining us from various part of Salem today. Your continued again participation over the year has made Engineers Talk one of the most impactful ongoing webinar lecture series in our country, as we proudly celebrating our IESRM Local Center's 30th anniversary. So with this platform, it continues to unfold the values of professional enrichment, sharing of knowledge, and community development. Today's session will provide valuable clarity on opportunity for higher education in Taiwan, procedures and pathways to secure international internships, and also career prospects in the rapidly growing Asian technology ecosystem. I encourage all participants to listen attentively, interact actively, and make the best of this learning opportunity. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to everyone present here. Thank you. Let us move forward to the session. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's my pleasure now to introduce the chief guest and keynote speaker, Engineer Punitha Valli, Research and Development Engineer, E-Lead Electronics, Taiwan. She did her bachelor's degree in Electrical and Electronics Engineering in the year 2019 and pursued her MS in Electrical and Electronics Artificial Intelligence in Yuanzi University, Taiwan in the year 2021. She then worked as DRAM Test Development Engineer at Micron Technology Inc., Taiwan, between the year 2021 and 2023. Then in the year 2023, she became the Research and Development Engineer, E-Lead Electronics, Taiwan. Her area of interest are SoC design, SoC validation, semiconductor fabrication, DRAM design and validation, artificial intelligence, machine learning with real-time applications. With these words of introduction, I would like to invite Engineer Punitha Valli to present on the topic internship, higher education, and career opportunities in Taiwan. Over to Engineer Punitha Valli. Please, ma'am.
Hi, everybody. First of all, thank you for inviting me to this event. It's my pleasure to be the part of this event and give my insights for the students or the professionals over here. Today, I would like to cover topics over internships, then higher education, also the further career opportunities in Taiwan, who are the peoples looking towards application process or the route lines to figure to reach Taiwan. I have categorized into seven sections, like why Taiwan for higher education, followed by educational system, and I also recommend some top universities with good rankings in Taiwan. And also I have categorized the scholarships and financial supports that university as well as the government that can provide for the students or also for the postdoc members in Taiwan. Also, we have internship opportunities in many connected industries. And furthermore, for career and job opportunities, and also along with the lifestyle in Taiwan and about the Indian community development in Taiwan. And at the last, I would like to brief about the application process, the time period, and what are the resources that you can reach out to get into the either internship or for the job opportunities in Taiwan. Yeah, thanks for introducing me. This is a short note about myself. My name is Punita. You can just shortly call me Punita. And if anybody have any questions in the middle of the sections, please feel free to ask for it. Questions are really welcomed to answer. So first, why Taiwan? Actually, it discovered unique advantages that makes Taiwan an ideal destination, either for higher education as well as for internship and for a professional career growth. Because we have a lot of industrial as well as the academic and research linked all over the Taiwan, even though it is a small island which is located east coastal side towards the China Sea. And this is the exact location of Taiwan. It's a small island with a vibrant culture which welcomes all the societies of Asian mixed cultures and traditional as well as a modern value. We have a numerous English teaching programs on top universities, as well as they provide Chinese cultures and free Mandarin courses. Also, many universities provide the free Mandarin courses to learn basics to survive in local Taiwan areas. And also the students who are enrolling for a bachelor's or either master's or PhD, they can have 20 hours of part-time working with a work permit to do our part-time and take care of our livings over there. And also we have a strong lab equipped facilities to do our research works. And I would like to highlight here that Chinese is far different from Mandarin Chinese. In mainland, they follow Chinese, but in Taiwan, they follow Mandarin, which just have a five tones. Whereas Chinese peoples, the mainland China people, they use 11 tones of language. It's far different. Then why choose Taiwan for engineering? First of all, Taiwan stands a good place in semiconductor manufacturing, especially if everyone aware of TSMC, which manufacture nearly 80% of all world semiconductor products. Also, the advanced chips like HBM as well. And Taiwan also have a top university ranking where they also provide English courses as well. In sense of if you compare with other countries like German and Russia, you need to study on their local language. But in Taiwan, they provide courses in English as well. And also you can get a number of scholarships, which I have listed out in the later slides. I can explain you in clear. And in addition, we have a part-time work permit of 20 hours during our study time. So we can utilize that to take care of our daily allowances. And it stands on 43rd ranking for global peace according to 2024 surveillance. And we also have a 2 years of job searching visa. After we got graduate, we can use those graduated certificate from the university, and we can have a 2 years of job searching visas where we can look for jobs or internships in Taiwan. And safety and quality of life is really good over there. As I mentioned before, it stands 43rd on the global peace, and all the health insurance things will be covered under national health insurance. Almost 99 percentage of things apart from cosmeticals, all other things will be covered under NHI, where you need to pay only 826, like nearly 900 NTD per month. And transportation, the connectivity, the metro, as well as the fast train, everything, the connectivity around Taiwan is really good. So you can have a good lifestyle over there. As I said, the peace rate is 43, which reflects the criminal rate is very less in Taiwan. So it again reflects the safety of living over in Taiwan. For the NHI, a student need to be residential in Taiwan for 4 months, so they can be eligible for applying the national health insurance in case of our health cares. And let's go into the technical parts, like about semiconductors and the industrial ecosystems in Taiwan. As I mentioned before, it manufactured 90% of world semiconductor products. Almost all the advanced chip, as I mentioned before, the HBM products are being manufactured by TSMC, Micron, and Qualcomm, and microchips as well. Now, TSMC is leading in manufacturing the 2 nanometer and 3 nanometer advanced node chips. And the major players in Taiwan are Micron, MediaTek, UMC, ASE, and Foxconn, as well as Qualcomm, Nvidia. All these semiconductor players, they are having their R&D development in Taiwan as well. Then the major focus on is VLSI, test, verification, integration, which all comes under the research and development for a semiconductor products. And in addition to this, selective few universities offer us special programs and the courses only to focus on a particular semiconductor industry or like automobile industry. So we can just focus on those and get from those courses we can get internship opportunities in the industries. So that's really welcomable and advisable for the students. Then about the higher education, I would like to focus on the universities, and I gonna recommend the high ranked universities few in Taiwan, and research opportunities, as well as the system overview of all those. Basically, Taiwan have two major intakes in a year. One is from September starts and ends on Jan. After the Chinese New Year, have a 1 month of break, and Feb to June again we have a second intake. Of like totally, they have a 2 semester intake for the students. So you can use this time period for applications. As I mentioned before, they also have a English speaking programs, and for masters or postdocs, everything. Don't need to bother much about the Mandarin language over Taiwan. And every laboratory will be advancedly equipped and will provide a space for research. It will feels like a working area. We don't feel like we are doing a master's or we are doing a bachelor's over there. It really feel like we work on a project. We are using all the equipments in the lab, and we give the results to the professor, or either some professors will have a bond with the companies to do the project, so we can directly do a project to the company while we are studying. So that's a good thing for the laboratory opportunities or research opportunities in Taiwan. As I mentioned before, like the practical projects with companies like TSMC, MediaTek, in addition to that, Qualcomm and NVIDIA is also providing an interlink with the labs and with few labs in national universities, and they take the students to do the projects. And also, every university will have a supporting system for global students. They have a global student affairs or a GAO or ISO, and also they offer the free Mandarin classes and also culture to culture interactional activities to mingle with all other global students. These are the few top universities in Taiwan ranking on the top. So NTU is the top number one rank, and NTH number one in Taiwan and 68 as per the global, and NTHU globally it ranked in 141, and NYCU globally ranked as 144. And also I have specifically mentioned which university is majorly popular, researched, published on which fields. Like for example, NTU is more popular in EE, CS and civil engineering. NTHU is more popular in material science and semiconductor research, and NYCU is more in communication, electronics and communication part. NCKU is more into mechanical and aerospace, robotical parts. And NTUST, it's almost a same branch as NTHU. This university is recently been split into two because of a number of students. They can't organize into one organization. There's also more into academic collaborations and research works, where YZU is a university where I graduate. It's strong in EE, CS, industrial engineering. As I mentioned, my previous university offers master's program in English. If anybody have any questions in the middle, let me know. I can have a pass to answer your questions. And let's jump into the research opportunities. While we are doing the studies, as I mentioned, we can be a research assistant and we can be also a teaching assistant, which can provide us a monthly stipend nearly 6 to 8,000 to support our daily allowances and all. As I mentioned before, the funded labs also there, funded by either by government or funded by a company to do the project or collaborate with a company to do the project. And there are few laboratories focus on semiconductor manufacturing as well, where they provide a SOTA facilities for test and validation, design, as well as the fabrication for R&D purpose. Some universities like NYCU and NTUST also have a specialized design for international talents to give scholarships and take the students to do projects and research works. And also many universities as well as professors supports for patents, paper publishing, as well as the job offers, just like referring or. Then let's go into the scholarship and financial support that either university or by government scholarships such as MOU and MOFA or IDFC. Also, the tuition waivers and monthly stipends while we are studying for bachelor's, master's, PhD, and postdoc is kind of a work in Taiwan. It considered as a work permit. So this is a outline scholarship landscape. Like nearly 100 plus Taiwan scholarships are available, and the major one by governments are MOU and MOFAs. MOFA offers nearly 33K NTD per month, along with the round trip flight tickets to the country. This is for India, and also MOU. This also provide a monthly of 20,000 NTD along with tuition fee waiver. Feb to March is the time period for both MOFA and MOE application process. Process starts from Feb and ends before March 31st. For a PhD program, also both scholarships is applicable. But if a student got a scholarship for masters, either they got MOFA or MOU, they can't get the same scholarship for their PhDs. And IDFC or few of the industrial scholarships provided by a private industries combined along with the governments. So they approach the students to provide the scholarships along with the working agreements. So I just break down the detailed insights of scholarships. MOE comes with 15,000 entity of stipend per month along with the tuition waiver. The application time period is from February to March. As I mentioned before, undergraduate can eligible for 4 years of scholarship and masters is eligible for 2 years of scholarship. PhD is eligible for again the 4 years of MOE scholarship. For MOFA, it could be around 33,000 NTD per month, not with tuition waiver. This is tuition waiver need to be paid within this, but it comes up with the round trip ticket allowance, and application time period is same from Feb to March annually. As I mentioned before, no tuition waiver because the already amount is higher. And another one is ICDF. It's nearly like 12,000 NTD per month, and all extra allowances like we can apply for a flight ticket, apply for our books, apply for our dormitory. All other extra allowances will be covered in ICDF. The application time period is from Jan to Feb annually, like once in a year. All the scholarships is available only once in a year, but the semester intake is 2 times in a year. So please be noted on this time slots. And obviously, we Indians can do only white collar jobs in Taiwan. There is no blue collar jobs or labor works or technician works that we can do. Indians are legally eligible to do only the white collar jobs, such as semiconductor industry, as I mentioned before, like process or test, validation engineer, design verification, or either reliability, VLSI, DFT, ETA engineers. So these are like the different categories who did embedded and then DFT, VLSI, then data analysis, data processing. So they can come all these categories of job opportunities. And in case of electronics, automobile industries or EV, obviously we have the cyber security, firmware development, system engineer, quality assurance, and functional safety system. Functional safety system is, as I mentioned, cyber security. And also the peak AI and ML are already in the peak of the development. It's also in a trend in Taiwan. All the industries or even the semiconductor and automobile industries are jumping towards AI and ML to automate many things. That's opportunities is also vast in Taiwan. Some few tips that I would suggest to survive in Taiwan, to learn a basic, very basic Mandarin words to communicate with local peoples, to make our day-to-day life very easy. And also we need to, if we have a good project developed repository like Kate or some other repository, it will be easy for us to present ourselves to a company. And obviously in the end, getting a good network and connectivity and referrals to alumni will help us to channel into the opportunities quickly and easily. This is a quick review about my career path. After I finished my master's, and I joined as a DRAM test development engineer, where I work on the ATE for ATE probe card for wafer testing and design and validation. In ELED electronics, I am doing as a R&D engineer focusing on SOC design and validation. Majorly, my key point focus on is like find a good research industry and also find a good laboratory of professors who can support and develop in our career path as well as the work useful for the projects. Next comes with the job market overview. Nearly 16.6 percentage of population in Taiwan are old age peoples. So from that we can see there is a large gap of young peoples uh, required in the industries to work. So we have a lot of opportunities to join over, and nearly 1 million estimated workage is shortage in Taiwan is because of this gap, as I mentioned before. And investment is nearly 150 billion, especially in semiconductor and automobile industries. And revenue growth per year is a minimum. This is bare minimum is 8.5 percentage. So we can really expect a good growth in our career. Year by year, annually, we can see a career growth. And nearly 25,000 plus opportunities are available from all the white collar job sites. Still, Taiwan have a potential to get 100 K workers, just include with all labor works, technician and engineer positions as well. So here I have given a rough overview for work permit, visa, and residential. For work permit during our master's studies, we can pay like 100 NTD and get a valid approval as a student in the university and apply for the work permit. So we can use that work permit to work 20 hours in a week during our semesters. This is during our educational time. And after we graduate, we have a job seeking visa. Now it's nearly around 1.5 years. Now Taiwan government have increased it to 1.5 years of job seeking visa. For 6 months we can apply, and then further 6 months we can extend it for 2 times. Uh, Mostly work visa and other NHI process will be carried out by the companies itself. The companies that they are hiring us, they will take care of all the work permits. Still then, if you want to know more insight about work permit, like we need to get like 70 points to get eligible for the work permit. The points comes under category like we did bachelor's or a master's, and we have a pattern or we publish a paper. So it varies from degree to degree. So we need to get 70 points. And even employment gold card is also available. Those who are graduated from public universities that I mentioned like NTU, NTUHT, who did PhD and masters from the university can directly eligible for a golden visa. And APRC comes under after 5 years of working in Taiwan, should eligible by paying 5 years of tax to Taiwan. So Indian community and lifestyle, it's really good in Taiwan because the Indian community is being growing a lot. As I mentioned, like before it's 3,000 students, now it's a lot, nearly 4,000 to 5,000 students, and there are nearly 5,000 of Indian professional employees are working in Taiwan. As I mentioned before, there are a lot of universities to companies are signing MOU to hire people directly from India. So this is a great opportunity for us to find the career path in Taiwan. And we also have a lot of gatherings like Diwali, Holi festival, either by the private association, also the public association such as TECC. They organize a lot of events in Taiwan, so we can participate on those to mingle with the Indian peoples, to just be in our culture and things. The cost of living is will be a major question for everybody. So I just try to break down it from my perspective. So nearly 15 to 25,000 is the minimum to maximum living cost, monthly living cost in Taiwan, which comes with 5K to 10K of rental allowances and nearly 4 to 6K for food allowances, and nearly 1,000 to 2,000 NTD is enough for travel allowance because the public transports are really good and cheaper in Taiwan and it's well connected. As I mentioned before, the NHI is nearly 900 NTD per month, and it's mandatory to take for a foreigner who stayed in Taiwan for more than 4 months. And this 20 hours of working is for a student for their part-time job. As I mentioned, the lifestyle and the life in Taiwan is really safety and good, and well connected, well developed city. You can feel peaceful. People are really connective and they are really helpful. And from government side, we get the NHI for our insurance coverages, and transportation. We have a lot of like MRTs, high speed train, local train, as well as the local buses. And we can use a one card, easy card. We can recharge it and can use in all the connectivity area. Food and culture is bit different from India, but still there are a lot of vegetarian options and a lot of Indian restaurants developed and being estimated in Taiwan that we can easily find. Language learning is a good thing because we always need to be open to learn new languages. So learning a bit of Mandarin is good for daily conversations. And we have a lot of facilities like 7-Eleven, Family Mart, and so other convenience stores 24 bar 7 opened. So we can pay our bills, pay our taxes, everything directly in the 7-Eleven. And even for booking the taxi, they can help us. And this is the overall application process and the steps that I would like to highlight about the research. Research comes for the ITR and the one who are looking for the postdoc from November to December time period. And Jan to Feb is for the students who applying or for the students who are looking for a language professionals because language studies are also highly recommended in Taiwan. And submission process is from Feb to March, where I have mentioned before about the scholarship, MOU, MOFA, and ICDFs. And later on, then you can prepare for your, after you get your application approved process done, then you can prepare for your visas, booking the flight tickets, and additionally your packages and learning things. So that's all from my side. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm happy to answer here. Thank you all for listening. Thank you.
Is there any queries? Okay, in case if we don't have any queries, let's go to the next thing.
Yes, sir. Senthil here, sir.
Please, sir, please.
Yeah, thank you, sir. So, Punita, thank you for your wonderful presentation. So, it was more a guide for a student to enter into Taiwan. So, we want to, yeah. So, when we had our formal discussion, you was telling about that this internships for the final year projects. Could you give a brief about it? So, how you got a project over there at Taiwan. So it will be useful for our final year students who are studying over here.
Yeah, actually, my travel for Taiwan during my bachelor's time is really unplanned. We went for a travel, then we figured out there are a lot of opportunities like laboratory research, internship opportunities over there. Then we asked for a short-term exchange student program. So the universities that I have did is YZU. They help us to arrange for a short-term exchange program for 3 months. So over the 3 months, we stayed over there, had a conversation with the professor where I discussed my bachelor projects with that professor, and he helped me to provide the laboratory and the equipments to do my project and finish my project. So I did finish my project in Taiwan under the guidelines of my professor, bachelor professor in India, as well as the professor from Taiwan, and finished my bachelor projects and came back to India for my graduation. After my graduation, then I further go back to the same laboratory and join my master's. So now that was the first initial stage. Now all the universities are open for such kind of short-term exchange programs just for projects. You can go for 6 months and 3 months, can do projects. During that time, we can have the connectivity through professors to the companies to get internship in companies. So that will be a loop that we can get into a internship to companies.
Okay, thank you. So for this project internships, there is any kind of support they are giving, financial support?
Yeah, every projects will comes with budget. So depends on the professor, he will monthly allocate monthly stipend to us.
Okay.
From
Thank you,
professor to
Punita.
professor
Yeah,
varies.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Ma'am, thank you, ma'am. Wonderful session. I have a doubt, ma'am. For faculty members, is there any internship provision? Is there
Yeah, like
fellowship?
mostly for faculty members, either if you want to do PhD or postdoc, you can directly approach to the web, what do you say, the email IDs in the web pages of particular universities. These are
Okay, ma'am.
yeah, mostly you can try ITRI or Academic Sinica for faculties. These two will be a good opportunity.
Tangaraj sir,
Yes, sir.
at the age of 50, you cannot do, sir. PDF.
I think Punita has misunderstood the question. So Punita, this is regarding exchange programs, any kind of faculty exchange programs.
Oh, faculty exchange program, as of I'm not aware of that, but I can discuss with my colleagues or somebody and can get a detail to you.
Okay. Thank you, Punita.
Yeah.
Yeah, Punitavalli.
Hi.
Yeah, and this is Dr. Ramesh Ma. Very nice. You shared your experience as well as what are the facilities available and how to go to the Taiwan. This process you explained very nicely. Fantastic, Ma. Good exposure to the students community now at present.
Yeah.
Sir, introduce yourself, sir. Ramesh, sir.
Yeah, Professor, introduce, please.
No, nothing to introduce here. I am in Chennai, Ma. I am principal of Jerusalem College of Engineering.
Well, nice to meet you, sir. Happy to meet you.
I hope you studied in Power Engineering College, right?
Yes, sir. I did my bachelor's in Power Engineering College.
Yes. Actually, our Sendil sir told me on the day, 2 days before. Yeah.
Actually,
Okay, nice
we were the
to
first batch
talk
to
to you.
move to Taiwan.
So, is there any permanent residency like that?
Yes, sir. I mentioned, right, APRC, after the 5 years of working, we need to cross certain categories like the amount of tax that we paid to the government on those 5 years. And
Okay.
then the amount of days we stayed in every year in Taiwan on those 5 years, it will be counted. So depends on that, they will approve our APRC.
Okay. Is it worth to take permanent residency in
Obviously,
Taiwan?
sir, APRC comes for 10 years. Within the 10
Mm.
years, we can be just 1 year in 1 day in Taiwan there, and we can extend for next 10 years.
Okay, okay,
So
that's
it's like
fine.
free work permit. We can do number of jobs. It's not necessary that we should need to do only one job. We can do a professional job. Also, we can do business. Also, we can do part-time job also. So it's
Okay,
an
that's fine.
open work permit.
Okay, that 20 hours work permit is in a student visa time, right? Per week.
So that's just
It's
for
a per week, right?
a part-time student
Yeah, part time. It's a per week time, right? 20 hours.
Yes, 20 hours per week.
Okay, that's fine.
It's like rules and regulations. Even as we are an employee, we also have a monthly working hours. We shouldn't exit those working hours. It's kind of a regulation by Taiwan government, not by corporates.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sendil sir, you arranged a nice session today, and it is a proud thing to our Salem local center. Tangaraj sir, happy.
It's a joint effort, sir. Sir, added to Punithavalli's thing, because we were there for a business delegation 3 weeks back at Taiwan.
Yeah.
So the number of collaborations between Taiwanese companies and Indian companies are going more. So
No.
Foxconn is already in Chennai, and there is another company called Delta Electronics, which has opened their shop in Krishnagiri. So days go. So in coming months, so many companies are going on, and so under industry department, we have a industry promotion body called TN Guidance. So TN Guidance already has a vice president sitting at Taiwan, in the capital city, Taipei, and they are doing so much of activities. And apart from that, Indian government has a entity. We have a default embassy called Indian Taipei Association. So it is headed by two IFS officers, and they are also working for more kind of business, exchange. So compared to other countries, if you take Western countries like Germany or France or with US, the cost of education is very high. But here, and the value addition, what you are getting for the cost is very low. But here, the cost of education is low, but the value addition, what you are getting is very high. More of practical training compared to the other Western countries. So that is the real intention of this program. So that we have to learn and go forward.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir. Yes. Thanks for adding the points. That's what I'm keep on highlighting. Research is really higher in Taiwan. Research job oriented, or as well as a research during masters or bachelors, is really high in Taiwan.
Yeah, actually, Punithavalli, you are in industry now at present?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I'm also in automobile industry, but I work in the R&D. It's like I work for a new product which not in the market. So
Okay.
we develop a new product and then go to the OEMs and present them the purpose of this new product. And
Okay. Okay, then it is fine. If you get any connect with some universities, that will be fine. I can take your connect through our Tangaraj sir. Okay,
sure, sir.
I will
Always
communicate with
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma.
Definitely, sir. Added to that, we will share the Dr. Prakash, who is heading the TN Guidance over there, and he is also assisting for most of our Tamil Nadu institutions to connect with the universities based out of Taiwan. So maybe institutions can take benefit of it, and we have recently connected to Pave also to connect with the TN Guidance, and TN Guidance is happy to connect with the engineering institutions, because out of our business delegation, what we observed is that Taiwan companies are a bit reluctant to invest in Tamil Nadu because they see that there is a skill mismatch. So there they see that their BS engineering programs are more job oriented, but our engineering programs are not job oriented. So they need a reskilling kind of thing over there. So maybe some kind of MOUs with the universities can add more value, and TN Guidance is also working over that. And I can share the details. Whichever institutions you require, we will share the details of the TN Guidance person over there, Dr. Prakash. And Dr. Prakash is basically a professor. He's a physics professor. He did his PDF over there, and he has settled over there for the past 20 years. So he's doing a great job, and he's the man behind getting Foxconn and Delta Electronics to Tamil Nadu from there.
Yeah.
So any other questions?
மௌலி
Oh,
நீ ஏதாவது கேள்வி கேக்குறியா? You are a student, you can ask some question.
It's
இங்க
great that
நம்ம
so many students have joined today.
இல்ல நம்ம hubல posted this link.
Good, sir. Good, sir.
Okay, then.
Is there any queries, sir? Okay, if no, let us go to the next agenda. It's my assumed duty today to thank all those who made today's event a memorable one. I take this opportunity to thank Engineer Punithavalli, Chief Guest and Keynote Speaker of today, who gave us a better insight about the internship, higher education, and career in Taiwan. Thank you very much, ma'am. You have made today a memorable one. I would like to extend my thanks to the chairman and honorary secretary of IEI Salem Local Center for their consistent effort in making Wednesday of every week a memorable one. Thank you, sir, and thank you, ma'am. Our special thanks to Engineer Sandal Kumar, sir, past honorary secretary of IEI Salem Local Center and council member of Tamil Nadu State Center, for having introduced guest of today's event. I would like to extend my thanks to all the members of engineer staff team, Dr. Satish Kumar, Dr. Kumaravel, and Engineer Selvam, and our office executive, Engineer Tyaku, for their coordination in making this event a successful one, week after week. I must thank all the members, faculty, and students for their commitment in participation and making this event a useful one for everyone. I thank everyone. Thank you very much.